My name is Edmond. Last night I was nothing but a trapped mouse. I had fallen into a corridor. It was a corridor hidden between pages. My only way out was through the words of a madman. With the fear of death engulfing my body, I had to stay calm and find answers. As I watched my father, my past, the truths I knew to be true collapse, I discovered the existence of a new reality. This little room and a very smart madman showed me the existence of a completely different world. Today, I am a lion who has ventured into the hunt. Whatever comes before me, I will eliminate them all until I reach the ultimate truth. I take bold steps in the corridor I have fallen into. The fear of death now strengthens me. The newfound reality I have discovered illuminates my path. Never the unknown nor the darkness are my enemies now. From that darkness, I will be reborn.
My name is Hugo Lavier. For those who want to learn, this is the beginning of my extinction. Unfortunately, I cannot show you what I've seen, but at least I can tell. Never doubt that I'm telling the truth, because if you find and listen to these recordings, you will experience that truth yourself. Miserable, wounded, poor Yusuf. That was all I could think about him until I saw what he was capable of. But seeing the man in front of you work miracles changed completely your perspective. It's not just about him, it's about the whole world.
sure he can hear me? Is that so? Great then. Doctor, oh dear doctor, I'm sorry to make you think you have a choice, but I cannot help myself. There are such events that you have to go through them whether you want to or not. I don't mean you are going to suffer, but I think you are going to suffer. See you at the end of the road. No, not now. He cannot talk to you yet.
He was calling what he was holding in his hand. What he was protecting at the cost of his life as trust. It was with this trust that he had his surreal might, his miracles, as I would say. At least, that is what he told me. He was protecting it at the cost of his life because the shadow was following him. A bloody, vivid shadow. He had a body, but neither solid walls nor locked doors were enough to stop him. I witnessed this with my own eyes as Yusuf Comrade was slain by the shadow. That fear and horror devastated me. Even today, as I feel out these records, I'm reliving that nightmare. echoes emanating from the shadow were like a language of the cursed lands. Either the horror I experienced or the man who died before my eyes made me think about it. Still, I was pretty sure he said something. Sinister things. Started spending months at home when I could not even hear from him. It was the beginning of the never-ending days and the day I lost my son. It all started with sounds coming from the basement. My daughter was just scared and we were looking for the reason. We thought it came from pipes or a heating system, but my son was sure that someone was coming. He seemed to be being pulled towards whatever is coming. All he wanted to do was go to it. I woke up to the worst day of my life with my wife's scream. I found her in the basement floor. My wife was hugging our lifeless baby. Either what I saw or a father instinct told me that it was not death that might left my son dormant. He had no pulse or breathing, but I knew that he was still alive. My Edmond was hiding somewhere in his tiny body. When the coffin was buried, no one knew it was empty. I had already moved my son to the old storage in my office. I tied my son to one of the metal beds where we tied mentally unstable patients because of my fear, I think. He lay for days under a red light. It was not rotting, but it was not coming back to life either. Yusuf appeared at the door of the hospital 13 days later. Take me to him. He did not say another word. The trust, which he held tightly in his hands, bruised his fingers and his face was white. He leaned over my son. I'm sorry, my beautiful child. That's the limit of my power. The rest is up to you. You are going to get out of the hole where I'm going to put you in. His pale, cold skin darkened. Growls came out of his silent mouth. A pitch-black ominous smoke enveloped his body, which was struck by the red light. My son, whom I loved dearly, turned into the monster who slaughtered Yusuf's comrade before my eyes. Today is the 13th day I lost my son to the unknown. And it's the last day of my days. My name is Hugo Lavier, and this is the end of my extinction.